IPL auction. Mumbai Indians buying Rohit Sharma in 2011. While Punjab, Kochi and Rohit's old team Deccan Chargers were also competing for the talented youngster. The man known as Mr. 360 went on to play for RCB until 2021. And it was this iconic buy that gave the fans the chance to witness the amazing partnership between ABD and King Kohli.
1,800,000. 1,900,000.
At number 3 is a masterstroke from KKR that transformed the fortunes of the Knight Riders. After playing for Delhi for the first 3 IPL seasons, Gautam Gambhir was bought by KKR for a whopping 11 went on to become the most successful captain.
You've come so far, 2,100,000 I'll take. I've got 2,100,000. 2,200,000. 2,003,000 in time.
And finally,
2,400,000.
number 1
Thank you, I
spot
have
in the list of
2,004,000.
most iconic buys
So at 2,400,000
between
we're still the
Mumbai
Knight
and
Riders.
Chennai. And the battle for MS
2,400,000.
And there's Stoinis.
Kolkata Knight Riders. He
Up
is.
goes Delhi's hand.
Sold.
Straight away, we're
Thank
away
you.
at 400,000.
At the first auction in 2008,
Under
Gambhir's
Gambhir's
was in
captaincy,
huge demand.
KKR
with all
finished in
8
the top 4
franchises
for the
bidding for
first
him.
time in
But only
2011.
Mumbai and Chennai stayed until the end. In the Mahi ultimately became a super king. Led KKR to 2 titles,
The next day I get a call from
2012
him
and
says, "I want
2014.
Dhoni." This "I want Dhoni" slogan stuck all the way till
And
the
number
auction.
2
That
is
moment
perhaps the
when he
most
walked in,
significant purchase
Dhoni
in the
already bought.
history of the
It
IPL
stuck
auction.
till that point in
Mumbai
time.
Indians
"I
buying
want Dhoni"
Rohit
was
Sharma
something
in
that
2011.
got stuck, and
While
I think it's
Punjab,
got stuck
Kochi and
even
Rohit's
today.
old team Deccan Chargers were also competing for the talented youngster.
After the most
It was Mumbai
iconic moments
Indians who
in
spent
IPL
9.2
history.
crores to secure
Here's a
the
look at
services of
biggest
Rohit
bid
Sharma.
ever made in the
And you
auction
bid it
room.
all together. 1,500,000.
At number 5 is England's champion all-rounder Ben Stokes.
1,700,000.
Stokes came up for bidding at the 2017
1,800,000.
auction. The competition was
1,900,000.
fierce. His price shot up from
$2
$2
million.
crores to
The bid's at
$13
$2 million.
crores in no time at all.
Sold. Mumbai Indians, $2 million.
1,000 from the Mumbai.
The rest
1250
is history.
for the Delhi
As Rohit
Daredevils.
went on to become the
1,300
most successful
for the
captain
Sunrisers.
in
And
the
then
IPL.
the Pune team made a stunning entry into the bidding war.
Bidder all together. Welcome the rising Pune Supergiants.
And finally,
Snapped up
a
Stokes
number 1
for
spot in the
14.5
list of
crores.
most iconic buys goes to
Sold.
the rivalry
That
between
season,
Mumbai
Stokes scored
and
over
Chennai
300
and
runs
the
and
battle
kicked
for
12 wickets to
MS
power his
Dhoni.
team to the final.
That's Dhoni.
He was adjudged the most
Up
valuable
goes
player
Delhi's
of
hand.
the
Straight away, we're away at 400,000.
At the first auction in 2008, Dhoni was in huge demand, with all 8 franchises
Number 4
bidding
is
for
the
him.
Kiwi,
But
Kyle
only
Jamieson.
Mumbai and Chennai stayed
The
until
tall
the end.
fast-bowling
And
all-rounder
Mahi
had
ultimately
given Virat
became
Kohli's
a
men
super
a lot
king.
of trouble on the tour
The
of New
next day I
Zealand
get a
in
call from him
2020.
and says, "I want Dhoni."
And the
This
very
"I
next
want
year,
Dhoni" slogan
Jameson was
stuck
playing for
all the
Captain
way
Kohli
till the
in his
auction.
maiden
That moment
IPL
when
season.
he walked in, Dhoni already bought.
RCB bid a
It stuck
whopping
till that
15
point in
crores for
time.
Kyle
"I want
Jamieson.
Dhoni" was
And it
something
wasn't
that got
a
stuck,
great
and
investment.
it's got stuck even today.
Jameson ended up
After the
leaking
most
9.6
iconic
runs
moments
and
in
over.
IPL
It
auction
took
history.
only 9
There's a
wickets
look
at the biggest bids ever made in the auction room. At number 5 is England's
on this
champion
list is the
all-rounder
Aussie speedster,
Ben Stokes.
Pat
Cummins.
But Stokes came up for bidding
At
at
the
the IPL auction
2017
in 2020.
The competition
for Cummins
was
went up
fierce.
as fast
His price
as
shot
his
up
pace.
from 2 crores to
Delhi
13
Capitals and
crores
RCB
in
bought
no
the
time at all,
fast bowler, taking his price to 14.75
1,000
crores.
from the Mumbai. 1250 for the Delhi Daredevils. 1,300 for the Sunrisers.
And then the
1275.
Pune team made a stunning entry into the bidding war.
14 altogether. Welcome the rising Pune
But just when
Supergiants.
RCB thought they had
Snapped
got
up
Cummins,
Stokes for
KKR entered the
14.5
race
crores.
and bought him for 15.5 crores. That season, Stokes scored over 300 runs and picked up 12 wickets to power his team to the final. Again, he was a big price tag, most valuable player performance. Cummins took only 19 wickets in 2 seasons for the Knights.
And Pat Cummins strikes again.
Number 4
In
is the Kiwi
2014,
Kyle Jamieson.
Yuvraj had been bought by RCB.
The tall fast-bowling all-rounder had given
released
Virat
ahead
Kohli's
of
men
the
a
next
lot
auction.
of trouble.
RCB clearly wanted to buy back Yuvraj for a lesser price because they had bid for him
next
once
year,
again.
Jameson
But they
was
faced
playing
stiff
for
competition
competition
from
in his
Delhi.
maiden
For
IPL
the Delhi
season.
Daredevils at 450.
1,500.
At
RCB
450,
bid a
now 480,
whopping
say the
15
Royals now
crores for
480.
Kyle Jamieson. Virat's price eventually shot up to a whopping 60 crores. Huge payday for a second season in a row. Jamieson ended up leaking 9.6 runs and over and took only 9 wickets in the season. Yuvraj played just one season for Delhi, scoring 248 runs at a paltry average of 19. At the IPL auction in 2020, the bids for Cummins went up as fast as his pace. Delhi Capitals and RCB fought over the fast bowler, taking his price to 14.75 crores.
Once more.
1200.
That's his 50.
1275.
This has been an
1400 with
gem of an innings from Yuvraj Singh
by RCB.
But just when RCB thought they had the most expensive player in auction history and belongs to the South African all-rounder Chris Morris. Morris received the honour in 2021 when Rajasthan Royals paid 16.25 crores for his services. In a big performance, Cummins took only 19 wickets in 2 seasons for the Knights.
Pat Cummins strikes again.
There was a fierce bidding war for the Prati all-rounder. Yuvraj had been bought by RCB, taking his price to 10 crores, released ahead of the next auction. RCB clearly wanted to buy back Yuvraj for a lesser price because they bid for him once again. But they faced stiff competition from when the Royals and the Punjab teams got into the action. With Royals winning the race in the end. Yuvraj's price eventually shot up to a whopping 16 crores. Huge payday for a second season in a row.
1475. Joining in now.
Delhi Daredevils
Hold
has
on.
1,600.
Seems a long time ago.
Yuvraj played just one season for Delhi, scoring 248 runs at a paltry average of 19.
1625.
That's what I said. They'll go onside. He's taking it on the ball. One bounce over
Chris
the
Morris
ropes.
was the Royals' most successful bowler with
Flicked around the
50 wickets.
corner and he's beaten that
He
man,
finished 7th
Navajad.
in IPL 2021.
The catch is taken eventually.
Goes again.
That's his 50.
He hasn't got hold of it though.
This has been
There is
an
a man
absolute
right there.
gem of an innings from Yuvraj Singh.
He didn't have to move too far.
The title of the most
aggressive
expensive
nature
player
of the
in
innings
auction
comes to
history
an end.
belongs to the South African all-rounder Chris Morris. Morris received
We
the honour
got our eyes
in
on every
2021
move
when
at the
Rajasthan
auction.
Royals paid
Expensive buys might have
16.25
gotten
crores
your
for his
heart rate up,
services.
so it's best that we delve into some lighter moments at the auctions.
Won by India for 950 though. At 950.
We start with
There
Chiteshwar
was a
Pujara
fierce
at
bidding
number
war
3.
for the Prati all-rounder with Mumbai and RCB taking his
IPL
price
auctions.
up to
Stay
10
tuned.
crores.
I can ask the question for the final time for Chris
Head of the Mumbai
Is there a
Indians. 1150. Mumbai
The answer
Indians
was no.
return at 1150.
That was when the Royals and the Punjab Kings got into the action. With Royals winning the race in the end.
On our auction special
1400
countdown,
bid by
it's now
Punjab
time to
Kings,
switch our attention to
1425.
the
Thank you
most
to the
shocking
Royals.
moments. The ones that made our jaws drop.
Thank you, Punjab, 525.
From the West Indies, it is Chris Gale.
Time now
So I
to
asked
slip
for an
into a
opening
break,
bid for
but on
Chris
the
Gale.
other side, we'll bring you some
200
shocking
for
moments
Chris
from the
Gale.
IPL auctions. Stay
At
tuned.
number 5, we have
can
the
ask the
Universe
question for the
Boss
final
going
time
unsold
for
in
Chris
the
Gale.
first round
Is
of
there
the
a bid?
auction in 2018.
The answer was
In that case, I
no.
see no bidding for Chris Gale. Shot well. He remains unsold.
Welcome back. It looked
On our
like there
auction
would be
special
no
countdown,
Gale Storm
it's
in that
now time to
IPL.
switch our
But in
attention
the
to the
accelerator
most
round
shocking
late in the day,
moments.
Preeti
The ones
Zinta and
that
Virendra
made our
Sehwag
jaws
got the
drop.
Universe Boss at his base price of 2 crores.
From the West Indies, it is Chris
The Kings
Gale.
11 Punjab at 200.
So I asked for an opening bid
200
for Chris
from
Gale.
the Kings 11 Punjab.
200 for Chris Gale.
At number 5, we have the
Big
Universe
round of
Boss
applause
going
there. Wow, what a
unsold
bid, a
in the
popular
first
bid that
round
is.
of the auction in
Chris will be
2018.
happy as well, I'm sure. In that case, I see no
Chris
bidding
Gale
for
will
Chris
play
Gale
next season
Shot well.
for the Kings 11 Punjab because he
remains
is
unsold.
sold for
It
200.
looked like there would be no Gale Storm in that IPL. But in his first appearance for Punjab, Gale scored his 21st T20 Boss
telling
at
the
his
world
base
why
price. It was a
of the
shock
shock
to see him bought at his base
Up
price.
goes the hand. The Kings 11 Punjab at 200. 200 bid to the Kings 11 Punjab.
It's a 21st in all T20 cricket.
Big round of applause there. Wow, what a bid. A popular bid that is.
Number 37.
Chris will be happy as well, I'm sure.
Chris
At
Gale
number
will play
4,
next
it's the
season
mystery spinner
for the
Varun
Kings 11
Chakravarti.
Punjab,
At the
because
2019
he is
auction, a fierce bidding war
sold
between
for 200.
Punjab and Kolkata ended with Preeti Zinta's team buying Varun for the huge price appearance for Punjab. His score is 21st T20-100.
Thank you very
In
much,
the worldwide,
But
it
we're
was a
back
shock
with
to
the
see
Kings
him
11
bought at
setting
his base
there.
price.
Any advance? Bidding man up just waving. Over here then. Any advance?
It's a
840.
21st in all T20 cricket.
Gold. Kings 11, 840. Is number 37. We'll start at 20 again.
At number 4, it's the mystery spinner Varun Chakravarti. Price at the 2019 auction, a fierce bidding war between Punjab and Kolkata ended with Preeti Zinta's team buying KKR for the huge price tag of 8.4 crores. And the mystery spinner's success in purple and gold paved his way into the Indian cricket team.
With the Kings 11 setting there. Any advance? You bidding madam just waving. Just to wave at auctions, but over here then. Any advance?
154. It's Pawan Negi. I'm asking 30 lakh.
Gold. Kings 11, 840.
Number 3 on the list of most shocking moments is Pawan Negi. At the 2016 auction, only thing more mysterious than his price with a base price of the 30 lakhs given only one opportunity to prove his worth. 8.5 crores. Next year, KKR were successful in making Varun a knight. And the mystery spinner's success in purple and gold paved his way into the Indian cricket team.
Sold 850 lakh to play for the Delhi Daredevils. Player 154.
This turned out to be even more shocking for the fans because Negi played just 8 games that season, scoring number 3 on the list of most shocking moments is Pawan Negi. At the 2016 auction, this left-arm spin all-rounder with a base price of 30 lakhs was bought by Delhi for a whopping 8.5
number
crores.
41, and again, 20 please at 20 lakhs.
Number 2 belongs to another spinning all-rounder, Krishnappa Gautam. At the 2021 auction, Chennai Super Kings paid a massive 9.25 crores for this off-spin all-rounder. This turned out to be a base price of just 20 lakhs. Negi played just 8 games that season, scoring 57 runs and taking only 1 wicket. Shocking, isn't it?
Thanks very much. Any advance selling? 925 lakh. Thank you. Number 41K. This is K Gautam here. Number 41. And again, 20 please at 20.
But MS Dhoni didn't play Gautam in a single game. Number 2 belongs to another spinning all-rounder, Krishnappa Gautam. 600 at the 2021 auction, 2 Chennai Super Kings paid a rate of 183 crores for the title of the rounder who had a base price of just 20 lakhs.
It's player number 20, Chris Gale, West Indian batsman.
At 925.
Can you believe it that Chris Gale failed to find the buyer at the auction
selling
just before
925 lakh.
Isn't that shocking?
CSK.
And ask the question for the final time.
Thank you.
$400,000 for Chris Gale. Is there a bit?
MS Dhoni didn't play Gautam in a single game.
No.
The universe boss indeed number 1 at the 608 runs, but RCB brought him in as a rate of 183 for pacer, the title of the most valuable player in IPL 2011. 55-ball 100 in his very first game. The Gale storm was just getting started. Can you believe it that Chris Gale failed to find a buyer at the auction just before the season?
In 4 matches.
That shocking.
Unbelievable
Ask the question for the final time.
Chris Gale.
That's $400,000 for Chris Gale. Is there a bid? The answer was no.
If those moments shocked you, then our next segment will blow you away. Auction. 3 players, but RCB brought him in as a late IPL auction history pacer Dirk Nannes. And as soon as he arrived, Gale hit a 55-ball 100 in his very first game. The Gale storm has been just getting started, and he was bought by a different franchise each time, earning a total of 38.94 crores.
4 matches.
Wicketkeeper batsman who can also lead a team, Hardik has always been in high demand.
highest bid for DK came in 2014 when the Delhi Capitals paid 12.5 crores for him. If those moments shocked you, then our next segment will blow you away. 3 players who are the top earners in IPL auction history.
And will play for the Delhi Daredevils in the new season.
The third highest earner at the IPL auction is Dinesh Karthik. At number 2, DK has been part of 6 auctions, and the Big Show has always been in big demand. Earning a total of just 5 auctions, Maxwell has raked in a total of 44.6 crores. Who can also lead a team. Karthik has always been in high demand. Franchises so far for DK. Every team has paid when the Delhi Capitals paid the previous 5 crores for him. RCB made the biggest bid for Maxwell in 2021, paying 14.25 crores for the Aussie all-rounder.
The player is told and will play for the Delhi Daredevils in the new season.
At number 2 is Glenn Maxwell. The Big Show has always been in big demand. In just 5 auctions, Maxwell has raked in a total of 44.6 crores. He's played for 4 franchises so far, and every team has paid more for Maxwell than the previous one. RCB made the biggest bid for Maxwell in 2021, paying 14.25 crores for the Aussie all-rounder.
He goes to Bengaluru, well done.
What a start, Greenbold! If you can bowl a delivery like that first up in a final, you are a gun bowler.
While MI did not retain Trent Boult, they might be keen to buy him back. But they are certain to face tough competition from a lot of franchises looking for a bowler.
Get a couple. That's what he wants, and he wants to deal in 2, 4 or 6. 50 for Glenn Maxwell.
And number 1 on our top earners list is none other than Mr. 6 Sixes, Yuvraj Singh. Since his record-breaking performance at the T20 World Cup in 2007, Yuvraj has been a franchise favourite.
Straight, Yuvraj timed it well. Brilliant.
The all-rounder has earned a whopping 48.28 crores in 6 auctions. To give you some perspective, that amount is sometimes what teams have in their purse to spend on their entire squad.
Sold to the Delhi Daredevils at 1,600.
In 2014, RCB paid 14 crores for Yuvraj Singh, only to lose him to Delhi for 16 crore the next year, making Yuvraj the most well-paid player in IPL auction history.
With that, we have come to the end of the show. Hope you have enjoyed it as much as we did. Share your comments, feedback and thoughts using the hashtag Cricket Countdown, tagging Star Sports India on Twitter.
And don't forget to watch the mega IPL auction on the 12th and 13th of February, only on Star Sports and Disney Plus Hotstar.
Until then, take care and see you soon.
खेल शुरू हो गया है क्योंकि अब तुम लोगों का बाप इन्वॉल्व हुआ है रुद्र
Good afternoon and welcome to Vivo IPL Auction.
The IPL auction is fast approaching and the battle lines have been drawn.
So, thank you very much.
10 teams are set to compete in an all-out bidding war for the best in the business. But before the bids are placed, it's time to see who the super fans want in their teams.
So, thank you very much.
As the franchises look to rebuild their squads from the ground up, the game's biggest stakeholders have voted for their favourite players. After an overwhelming response, Election Say Selection brings you the fans' choice ahead of the mega auction.
The date is nearing. You can sense the excitement in the air. The 12th of February and the 13th of February, one of the biggest auctions in recent times. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Game Plan with this legend, Sunil Gavaskar. My name is Surendra Sundaram, and you, the fans, have voted for the players rather that you want to see in your favorite teams. Election to selection, you can still play it, but Sunny Ji, it's on the 12th and the 13th. We know that everybody is waiting for these auctions. Who do you think is going to be the most wanted player in the upcoming auctions?
Well, there are actually quite a few. When you look at some of the names that are available, some of the names that were not retained by their previous franchise, maybe they might, bid for them again. But basically, there are some quite a few exciting players from the Indian team. Indian side, you can look at maybe Shreyas Iyer is there. There's Ishan Kishan is there. These are two guys who've made such an impact over the last year or so. From the overseas, there's Pat Cummins, the Australia captain. He's available. There's David Warner. There's Faf du Plessis. So there's so many who are available. So I can imagine the excitement amongst the fans who are wanting, some of their players who they have seen do well against their team, and so they say, no, we want him in our team this time around.
Well, Sunny Ji has already made sure that he is batting on the front foot in that first over here on Game Plan. But what are the results like on Election to Selection? What and who are those players that you have voted for?
At number 5 on the most popular players in the Election Say Selection campaign is young Ishan Kishan. Just 23 years old, a wicketkeeper who can open the innings or bat in the middle order, and the biggest six-hitter in IPL 2020. Ishan Kishan offers a variety of skills and is a great investment for the future. So it's no surprise that Mumbai's fans want Kishan bought back at the auction. A two-time champion with MI, will we see Ishan Kishan wear the blue and gold jersey once again? The big West Indian Jason Holder is another favourite among the fans in the lead-up to the mega auction. Holder was the player of the series in the recent T20 series against England, and he provides a valuable all-round option with his seam bowling and reliable batting. The former Sunrisers player is also a captaincy option, and 25% of his votes came from RCB fans, with the Royal Challengers on the hunt for a successor to Virat Kohli. Holder is also a former Super King, and 19% of his votes came from the Yellow Army. Third on our list of most popular players amongst the fans is Harshal Patel. Last season's highest wicket taker, Harshal was released by RCB, but their fans want the Royal Challengers to buy him back at the auction. While CSK fans and DC fans were also interested in Harshal, they were outnumbered by the RCB. Harshal was sensational last year, and he's also earned an India cap since then, so expect lots of competition for this death over specialist. At number 2 is Faf du Plessis. The South African opener may be in his late 30s, but age is just a number for du Plessis. He enjoyed his best season with the bat last year,
विकी राय को किसने मारा है कोई नहीं जानता।
आप इस केस को घुमा के किसी और ही दिशा में पहुंचाना चाह रहे हैं।
The biggest bidding battle in more than a decade is about to get underway. 600 players.
आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स थोड़ा सा देखिए, बहुत ज्यादा लोग बात नहीं कर रहे, मुझे लगता है कि क्या दिमाग में चल रहा था, लेकिन मैं बताना चाहता हूं अश्विन और शेखर धवन दोनों में से एक कप्तान बनेंगे।
श्रेयस अय्यर, अश्विन और स्लैश
श्रेयस अय्यर तो पक्का,
श्रेयस अय्यर पक्का। ओके, अब क्योंकि संजय हमारे साथ है एंड संजय लाइक्स टू थिंक डिफरेंटली, यू नो वी लव दैट संजय, जानबूझ के वी लव दैट। तो आपसे सवाल ये है कि सब बोल रहे हैं कि ये प्लेयर इतने में जाएगा, ये प्लेयर इतने में, आपको क्या लगता है इन सब की प्रेडिक्शन में वो प्लेयर जो सब बोल रहे हैं बिग बिलिंग होगा, तो संजय की नजर क्या कह रही है कि उतनी बड़ी बिड नहीं आएगी?
रविचंद्रन अश्विन क्योंकि लग रहा है मार्की प्लेयर और काफी सालों से खेल रहे हैं, प्राइस भी तगड़ी काफी लगाई है, तो मुझे
ऑक्शन में उतर रही हैं।
At the start of the IPL, we made